Hello, welcome to AJ's 1 in a Trillion channel, and today I am going to show you how I change out my sight and part of my cord for my Zofran pump that I have for hyperemesis. So I'm going to show you my pump real quick. It's connected to me, of course, and it shoots out however much medication I need per hour. And usually once a week, I change this whole cord once a week, like Saturday or Sunday. I change this cord, but every other day I change this blue one here right along with the sight. Really, they want you to change it every day, but really they said you have to change it every day. But they told me I can get away with changing it every other day. It hurts so bad to me. Talk about it will not hurt. Oh, I forgot to give me some ice because the ice does take some of the pain away. So I like to numb my area with ice now. Because it hurts. And if I numb it with the ice for like a minute before I do it, then it doesn't hurt as bad going in. It's kind of numb. But since I already started my video, I'm not going to go get some ice. And I'm going to tear open an alcohol pad because that's what I'm going to need right now is the alcohol pad and this kit here to change out the sight and tube. That's a needle connected. And once you pull the needle out, the catheter stays inside of your stomach where the medication comes through this blue cord and through that cap that we're going to cap on top of that. And then it goes into your system. So this all you're going to need to start to just change your sight is an alcohol pad to clean the area and your new sight piece. What is this called? Your new infusion set. So first we're going to pause this machine because we don't want medication running out when we take this loose. So I have a towel here that I'm going to put, it's a clean towel. I'm going to put everything on top of. You're supposed to have a needle box to put your needles in. And I guess you could put your biohazard stuff in there as well, which means like your tubing if you want. But my little case that I have is very small. It's over there actually. I'm not going to get it. But I do have a biohazard needle stick container that I bought from Walgreens for $11. I think it was like $11.99. And I put my needles in there. And I don't get a new one from insurance or anything. I have to pay for it myself. So I only put my needles in there. So this machine is off right now. And I mean paused. The machine is paused. Let's see, the machine is paused. And I'm gonna, cause this I just had one here. Well, not just had, my first sight was here. So I'm gonna look, I think I wanna go here this time, but it seems like this is a tender spot. You can put your injection site anywhere around your navel and clockwise or, you know, counterclockwise circumference, like within 2 inches from your navel. So in any direction, 2 inches from your navel. So I just circulate my sites like that. I was there. Okay, so I'm going to go here because I haven't gone here yet. So let's clean this area. So I just use baby oil on my belly, trying to listen with my Doppler, but it's not really up here. I just got out the tub, so wash my hair and wash my body. And I like to keep all my trash together, nice and neat. Oh, this is gonna hurt without my ice. Oh my God. So I open this up. I'm still struggling to get consistent medicine through my pump, and I'm still struggling to not have severe nausea and vomiting. So you just peel this off. You hold it here on this middle tab. Do not push these, because if you accidentally push these too tight, you might disperse the needle from the catheter piece, and then you have to get a new one because you've already dislodged the needle from the catheter that goes inside. So now you want to take the other piece off of this band-aid here. Now this is a very good band-aid. Like, I shower with it on. Like, I use alcohol to take it off because it's one of those band-aids that stick to your skin. So now I'm just gonna take this little piece right here, this little cap. Do not stick yourself. Sometimes it's kind of hard, so be careful. See, took that off, and I'm gonna put this in my little container. So that's the needle, y'all. It hurts to me. I don't know what they talk about when they say this needle does not hurt. That needle freaking hurts, okay? So if I'm a little squeamish, y'all bear with me. So you gotta pinch your skin really, really tight, like, so that it doesn't hurt as bad. They said this helps it not hurt as bad, but really it just keeps your skin, to me, kind of firm as well, because it is hard when you press this in. It's like your skin is so tough. Oh my gosh. I'm like, oh my God, I never, like, until you have to stick your own skin, then you start to realize how tough skin really is. Skin is thick. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking while I'm doing this part because it hurts. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. All right, so the needle is in, and then you take the tape, the band-aid, secure it, secure the band-aid, and then now you're going to take your little fingers and pinch on the sides here. Pinch on the sides and pull the needle out. See, the needle is out. See, your site is here. See, it's nice and clean and secured. Now, they have a little cap in here to recap. You know, in the hospital, you don't really keep recap things, but outside of the hospital for home care and stuff, you get to recap for safety, because when we put this away, excuse me, y'all, I'm having some, it's still, because I just threw up before I started filming actually my videos, and so it's still like burning and a lot of stuff going on. So you put this little blue cap on it. Now for the video purposes, I put this in here, but this is the piece that you're definitely going to put into your needles bin. Okay, you're going to throw this into the needles bin so that when you dispose of this stuff, wherever you take it, this is not sticking other people, you know, passing diseases, or, you know, get your blood contaminated with someone who comes in contact with your needle. So now we're gonna open this here, and I like to make sure this is not anywhere near anything dirty and facing upward, so that it doesn't like get contaminated. So not that they really care too much about that right now, like that, but and I do the same with this. So what's happening now is this machine is paused, so no medication is running out of it. So I'm just going to put this upward. You should put it in your bin, in your little basket, so that so that this doesn't get contaminated. See how it's facing upward and it's in the dish or the plastic. All right, so now I take this part And actually, I usually take this off all the way first. I got carried away with the video trying to get the needle stick out of the way that I got so carried away that I forgot to take this off. But I usually take this off first. I don't keep both in at the same time. So you just push on the sides here and unclamp. See, this could come off and on. You clamp and unclamp this piece. I got carried away with the video. Sorry, y'all. I like to also, because I don't like to even leave my catheter over there out, or my tubing out too long exposed to the air, because it goes inside of my body. Oh my goodness. I got carried away. I just wanted to get the needle part over. That is so funny. So I just take this little wipe here. Oh, I hate being on the internet looking and feeling like this, but you know, everybody's like, please try to still record something, and so I'm trying, but this is really, I don't like to look like this or feel like this on camera, but what can I do? Somebody else may be suffering and may need help with figuring out how to do the site change like I was. I went on YouTube and looked at a few people, so you know. Ooh, this really on there, especially like, oh, I must have a piece of hair right there. I'm hairy, y'all. All right, so this is one of those types of tapes that just really be sticking to your skin. So all right. Ooh, so now I'm just gonna pull this out. See, that's the catheter that was in there. Oops, hold on. Oops. That was in my skin. Ooh, can you see it? Yeah. So this piece I would consider something you should put into your biohazard container as well. Your needle stick container. So now that that's all sorted, oops, see, my machine is like, you're taking too long. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I'm going to take this piece, the blue piece, off of the tubing right here. Hold on. Okay, I hear you. Hold on 1 second. It's saying I left it unattended. It's too long. So now I'm going to just undo that. See? Take that loose. This is trash. Put that in my little trash pile. Now, this part goes to the new tubing. You just take the new tubing and connect that there and twist those together. And now when you're doing this process, you can clamp your tubing, but I'm so fast with it and no medicine has been lost, so I don't even clamp this, but you can clamp this to make sure your medicine doesn't leak. So clamping this is like that, but I don't ever clamp it because I don't have time for that. It's not that serious for me. So now I usually hold this over the little plastic area to make sure I don't make a little bit of a mess. But to keep air from getting into my body or whatnot, I go ahead and push a little bit of this medicine down till I see it come on top of here, because I don't want air in my stomach. So I'm going to turn this machine off for a quick second and open it by pressing this black button and the silver button to the right. Okay, so now that releases this bottom piece here. So now you see this green tab here, you're going to pull that down. So I'm gonna put this into the little container I have. See this here. All right, so I press this down to open up the tubing to allow this medicine to go through. So I'm just gonna push a little bit of the medicine through. I mean, till it gets to the tip there. I can see it. All right, it's there. And yep, it's there. So now I just take this little piece here and connect it. You gotta you heard it clamp twice. Here, let's do it again. Because you have to clamp this. You have to hear it twice. All right. So you heard it clamp twice. So now you tug on it to make sure it's on there tight. It's on there pretty tight. So now we're gonna move all this trash out of the way. And then I'm going to put this back onto the case. And press this black button and the silver buttons. And then allow it to fall back in place like that. Turn it on with the on button here. You gotta hold it down. And then it goes through its motion. Okay, I'm gonna have to hurry up. I have to hurry up because I'm feeling like I have to throw up. All right, so I'm gonna keep it on current RX, which is my current prescription. So press OK. I'm gonna resume the infusion because we've already started, and this has pretty much approximately the right amount of medication to infuse into my body for the remainder of this syringe. And I have a big syringe because my machine kept sounding so much. I kept having so many problems with this machine. It kept sounding so much. It kept stopping, being clogged. So they gave me these big ones to help this machine to give me my medicine more consistent. But I've had one issue after another. So hopefully after Thursday, I'll be real consistent with my machine giving me my proper dosage of medication so that maybe it will start to work a little better for me. So now this says resume infusion. So I'm going to press OK. Then I'm going to press play. And it's just going to go through all the settings. And then once it says press OK to confirm. So I'm going to press OK. So it's ready to start giving me my medication again. And I get 0.7 milliliters an hour. That's my rate. And I'm good to go. We're connected. You know, if you did clamp this, make sure you unclamp it so the medication can get through. And that is that. See, I'm connected to my tubing, to my machine. And before you put these on, sometimes you have to, before you put your syringes on, you have to, you know, play with them, loosen them up a little bit for the machine to not get clogged as well. So that's that. And I could put this back in my little pouch they gave me if I want. But I just leave it here on the bed because I've been having a lot of issues with it getting clogged, even though I don't think it's because of the tubing, because the tubing is always, you know, straight. It's just the machine. So that concludes my video. We can cover that back up. Thank you for watching AJ's 1 in a Trillion channel. I know I look like Celie, but I don't care. I just did my hair and I'm barely alive, child. So peace. Y'all have a good night.